Touchdown, hurts. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Put it, work. Put it, work. Put it, work. Touchdown, hurts.
What's up, everybody from TikTok? Oh boy, how did you guys? Y'all do know this is Birds of Broad Street. How you two got on here? This is Birds of Broad Street. How did you two get on here? The heck? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 263. Oh, just some people on TikTok, Rock the Artist. You're good. Just some people on TikTok. But welcome to another edition, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube, to another edition of Birds of Broad Street with your boy Cool Cat Connor. What the heck?
Somebody?
I'm live right now.
I know.
Oh, hold on.
I know. It's
Hold on. Let me see.
somebody?
Hey, y'all. I'll be. Yeah. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Hold on. I'm trying to work the camera. Hold on.
Hey.
I can't even see myself. Hold on. Flip the camera.
I'll see you.
All right. Hold on. Expand. No. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
How you, buddy?
When do you meet and greet? 4th and John tailgate. There you go. There you go. Jesus Christ. Shout out to everybody. Anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to another episode of Birds of Broad Street. I think your microphone is you good? Because I can barely hear you. Just jump in and jump out. Yep. First, well, please, if you would be so kind, all of you guys, shout out to everybody. If you guys would be so kind to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, all of our channels. Me, Simone Staley, One Trey Rock, and Smitty. Shout out to everybody rocking with us on Birds of Broad Street. How do you... Microphone. No. Anyway, word of the day is leaks. The NFL leaks are coming out, and it reveals that the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys will be playing on Thanksgiving. We'll be playing on Thanksgiving. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wrong. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Come back, jump in and jump out. Yeah, so we got news and confirmation. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on TikTok too. So shout out to everybody on TikTok. Why can y'all hear me? Oh, I know why. I'm muted. I was muted. Shout out to yeah. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. We're not talking about that.
What's that boy name from the Spurs? Wami. So I think like this. Wami is destroying shit in the paint.
Wow.
Draymond Green is biting the shove. You want to be like a little bitch. What you think about that, Jameer?
Cool.
I don't know. I know you don't watch basketball like that, but give me your feedback.
Yeah, when it comes to the 76ers, sorry y'all, people on we're also live on TikTok, so we got some guests. When it comes to the 76ers, man, they like I said, they got some work to do, like always. They got some work to do, like always.
I told my coworker, I'm like, hey, y'all should trade them. Even worth like what, $50 million, but still though, trade them.
Right. His name is gonna take my phone. Right. So anyway, let's get back to what we was talking about on Birds of Broad Street, which is the Philadelphia Eagles will be playing the Dallas Cowboys. I'm also on YouTube, so it would. I'm also on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube, and they can hear me. So the Philadelphia Eagles will be playing the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving, Week 12. Let's talk about this for a moment, y'all. Listen. And shout out to everybody on TikTok rocking with your boy. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. We're also on TikTok live on Birds of Wall Street, y'all. So if you hear some people, that's them. The fact that the Philadelphia Eagles, right? The Philadelphia Eagles will be facing the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving. I want y'all. Yeah, what up, William? Shout out to everybody. Lexi on TikTok. We got, who else we got on TikTok? Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy on TikTok. Birds of Broad Street. Make sure y'all tap in. Me, Simone, One Tree Rock, and Smitty Eagle. Shout out to the fam. Think about this, y'all. Y'all want to know the last time the Philadelphia Eagles faced the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving?
Like last year?
That was week 1 when we dropped the banner. The last time we faced the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving was when Mark Sanchez was the starting quarterback and Chip Kelly was the head coach, and we had a 33-10 lead versus the Dallas Cowboys. That was also the year that I think D-Jack was traded to the Washington Commanders at the time. Think about that. So Washington Commanders, y'all. Think about that. The Washington Commanders. And now we get an opportunity. No, the Thanksgiving game versus the Cowboys will be at AT&T. It will be in AT&T. It won't be here in Philly. I wish it would, but it won't. It'll be at AT&T, unfortunately, on Fox.
Who do they got good on Dallas Cowboys? Nobody.
I know
At
it's
this
not right.
moment.
Cowboys not good with me. I like Eagles. I'm sorry. Eagles
No.
win.
I know that.
How did y'all find this channel, by the way? How did y'all find this Birds of Broad Street channel?
Your name.
You follow me and I follow you on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This
your
is
name,
Birds of
you-
Broad Street. This is Birds of Broad Street. There's a difference.
I know that.
You know,
You know that.
Daddy had me.
Yeah.
And I gotta get my feedback on
Again, Rock the Arts, we're on TikTok also. So if you hear some people on the background, that's because we're also on TikTok. So excuse me. You anyway.
Cowboys. That's all I gotta say.
I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all on TikTok, I'll be right back. On TikTok, my two guests needs to be respectful because we're live. But anyway, so I want to know from you, Rock the Art. I want to know from everybody whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on YouTube, anybody. How are we feeling about this game? The fact that we got the Dallas Cowboys week 12, I think, week 12, and it's on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Think about that, y'all. Thanksgiving. So let me ask y'all in the chat. Y'all got a dub over here? Y'all think we winning this game on Thanksgiving? Go ahead, y'all. What y'all think? Because y'all want to say something. Go ahead. Right? All right, good. Y'all let me know. Yeah, I want to know from y'all. How we feeling about this game? And y'all think we got a chance versus the Cowboys week 12 on Thanksgiving? I feel like we're good. Let me remind you guys, and let me remind y'all here on YouTube. When it comes to Eagles and Cowboys on Thanksgiving, we're undefeated. Undefeated, 2-0. You know what that means? We getting this dub. We're getting this dub. Week 12 versus the Dallas Cowboys. And I can't wait to stuff my face with turkey, watch this game, and laugh at every single Cowboy fan. I can't wait. This is it's going to be like the same old
Dallas
time.
Cowboy trash.
Trash. Because that's what they are. Cowboys, or as Simone Staley would say, the little boys, trash. Trash. We don't represent no little boys up in here. Shout out to my sister Simone Staley. Speaking of which, I'm going to ask y'all a question. I'm going to ask the chat a question because as we look at our opponents, right, we know it won't be the Giants or the Cowboys week 1 because they'll be playing on Sunday Night Football on NBC, right? It'll be the Cowboys going to New York, excuse me, to be facing each other. It won't be Seattle because they'll be raising a banner against whoever. The Rams and the 49ers, it won't be them because they'll be playing on Thursday. So as you see from our opponents, and let's go to our likely scenarios. We got the Commanders. It might not be the Bears either because it might be the Bears that they might face. But Commanders, Panthers. We got, what up, Buzz? Commanders, Panthers, Cardinals, Steelers, Texans, Titans, Jags, and Colts. I want to know from everybody on TikTok and everybody on YouTube who we facing week 1. Who are we facing week 1? Who y'all want? I'm going to say it again for all the people in the back that didn't hear what I just said. Our potential week 1 opponents are Commanders, Panthers, because the Bears maybe, because we'll see if they face Seattle. We got the Cardinals, the Steelers, the Texans, the Titans, the Jags, and the Colts. Hey, you. Thanks for the like, Miles. 11 Go Birds. Thanks for the likes. I want the Bears. Those get. It might be the Bears week 1. Excuse me. It might be the Bears week 1. But just remember this, Rock the Artist. The Bears might be facing Seattle. The Bears might be facing Seattle. So, what up, Marcus? The Bears might be facing Seattle. The Bears might be. So I'm saying it. Let's see. The Commanders. I don't know. It may be the Commanders. Maybe. Like, it may be the Commanders, right? It may be the Commanders. What up, Jaden? Right? The Panthers. It might. Maybe? Maybe the Panthers. The Cardinals. The Cardinals are a sneaky one. The Cardinals are a sneaky one. Thank you, Jesus. Turn my volume back up. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Sorry about all that. What up, Victor? The Steelers. Me and Mitch Kofsky, if you watched us on Cool Cat Mitch today, you would know that we talked about the Steelers. It might. Oh, by the way, Nina's in the chat. I saw. Dang it, Nina, girl.
Victory! Woo!
What up, Victor? Shout out. I forgot to give one more time for Nina. I forgot, girl.
Victory! Woo!
Yeah, it might be the Colts. A lot of people saying Colts. Y'all think it might be the Colts? Y'all think it might be the Colts? What's y'all thoughts on the Colts? What's y'all thoughts on the Colts? Y'all think? Y'all really think it's the Colts? Hey, Curtis. If it really is the Colts, I swear to God, man, like, you're giving the Philadelphia Eagles an easy win, YouTube. Like, seriously, if it is the Colts, you're giving the Philadelphia Eagles an easy win. I want you to remember that you're giving the Philadelphia Eagles an easy win. Colts ain't got nobody. That is true, but you're putting them. If it's a 425, if the Colts are America's game of the week, man. If it is Eagles and Colts, it better be a 1:00 game. You can't put you can't do America's game of the week. I mean that. You can't do America's game of the week if it is Colts. Like, I mean that. It has to be America's game of the week. Like, seriously. It has to be America's game of the week. Dang, everybody's joining. What up, everybody? Let's get them likes up. Wright's in the building. Giants going to beat the... If the Cowboys lose to the Giants, I'm busting out laughing. I'm just saying it right here, right now. If the Cowboys lose to the New York Giants, I'm busting out laughing. Because how you going to lose to them? Like, seriously, how are you going to lose to them? But my guess is either the Steelers or the Colts. If it's the Steelers, it got to be... If it's the Steelers or it's the Commanders, it got to be America's game of the week. If it's the Colts, put that on 1:00. Don't waste our time. Like, don't waste our time with the Colts on America's game of the week. Like, give us the commander. Like, give us the Commanders on America's Game of the Week or on Monday Night. If they give us Steelers Eagles on Monday Night Football or Commanders Eagles Monday Night Football, like, bruh, bruh, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say, bruh. Like, seriously, bruh. Hey, Tiny. Seriously, bruh. So everybody's saying Colts. Excuse me. Everybody's saying it's the Colts. Look, Nina, you think Nina, who you think we face in week 1? You think it's the Colts? Like, y'all really think it's the Colts? Until I see it on the y'all really think it's the Colts? But I will say this as we're talking about the schedule. Let me say this. To whoever we face week 1. To whoever. Bruh. To whoever we face week 1. God bless you. Here's why I say that. You got people disrespecting Jalen freaking Hurts. Like Danny Parkins. Like people on Get Up. Talking about a make or break. Listen to this. Talking about a make or break season for Jalen freaking Hurts. A make or break season for my quarterback. Really? Like, really? Have y'all not met QB1? Really? Yeah. Y'all let me know in the chat. Yeah. Because people think it's Colts, Eagles. I don't really believe that. Y'all let me know in the chat. But to whoever we face week 1. To whoever we face week 1. You got people out here disrespecting my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. You got people out here talking about Nick Sirianni. People talk about what the Philadelphia Eagles going to be like if A.J. Brown ain't here. What else goes state of mind? You got people saying, it's me, your number 1 wide receiver. What they going to do with Mikael Lemon? Is Sean Mannion the guy? What up, Jim? Right? They saying all this stuff about my team. You got people because of the 76ers saying, oh, Philadelphia ain't a sports town. Like, seriously. Whoever we face week 1, on behalf of me and everybody on TikTok and everybody on YouTube that rocks these colors. Our condolences to you. Our condolences. Because what this team right here is going to do to your team, whoever it is, week one, our condolences. It won't be the Minnesota Vikings, but whoever we face week one. We know it's not Seattle. We know it's not the 49ers. We know it's not the Rams or the Cowboys or the Giants or the Minnesota Vikings. South Skull State of Mind. But whoever we face week one, our condolences. Because you're going to get your ass whooped. They out here talking bad about my quarterback, talking bad about my head coach. Sean Mannion, the guy. What will the Eagles do without A.J. Brown? Why the Eagles drop McCollum? They saying all this. They saying all this. They saying all this. Like I said, whoever it is, whether it is the Titans, I don't know. We'll find out on Thursday. If it is the Titans. Our condolences. Because I want blood. I want that BTA. Congratulations, Lil G Griffin. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I desire. They disrespected the Philadelphia Eagles for far too long. For far too long. Whoever we face week one, whoever, they got to come see us. They got to come see us. We come into your, we're going to walk in your trap, take over your trap. 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 That's what the Philadelphia Eagles going to do to your favorite team. Walk in your trap, take over thy trap. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. Hey, walk in your trap, take over your trap. What up, Eagle Girl? Shout out everybody TikTok to whoever we face week one. We know that week 12, I think, the Philadelphia Eagles will be facing the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Right? We know this. But to whoever the Philadelphia Eagles face week one, our condolences. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. Go Birds, you damn right. Because they talking all this good Eagle Girl about your Philadelphia Eagles. You seen it on social media. They talking all this good. Talking about a make or break season for Jalen freaking Hurts. What? Are they hearing themselves? Damn right they suck. I mean, Eagle Girl, are they hearing themselves? A make or break season for QB1. A make or break season for this guy. This guy. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. Swear to God. I swear to God. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. I swear to God. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Joe. Man, there are a lot of y'all. Shout out to everybody. Let's get them likes up. They talking all this good about your quarterback. You know what I gotta say to that? Walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's what I gotta say to that. That's what I gotta say to that. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. Cheating money, shout out to you. That's what I gotta say to that, Eagle Girl. Walk in your trap. Cough on your trap. And take over your trap. JT, what up? Walk in your trap, take over your trap. They cough on your trap. And did the new Chris Brown dance on your trap. I can't wait. If you can't wait for the season, let me get a Go Birds in the chat. We're either playing Sunday or a Monday. Sunday or a Monday. Let's get some Go Birds in the chat. MF, what's up? Red, what up? I can't wait. For the past couple of years, they was talking a bunch of good. For the past couple of years, they've been talking a bunch of good. I can't wait for the season to start. I can't wait. When Jalen freaking Hurts won the Super Bowl, they looked stupid. They look stupid. They was looking stupid. They was looking stupid. They were looking stupid. Hey, Angel. They were looking stupid. You want to know why? Because Jalen freaking Hurts won the Super Bowl and they couldn't handle it. My quarterback won the Super Bowl and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. There you go. McCallman. They couldn't handle it. There you go. Shout out to you. Welcome to Broad Street. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. We got 250. Dang. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody on Tickety Talk. Y'all was waiting for this live. I can tell. Y'all was waiting on this live. I can tell. I can tell y'all was waiting on this live on TikTok. Y'all was waiting. All right, got 450, 470, 405. TikTok is a movie right now. Shout out to everybody. All right. Shout out to the people. Y'all was waiting for this on TikTok. I could tell. To whoever we face week 1, our condolences. We got to put you out. To the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all suck. Y'all trash. You're bonkers, totally nuts. And we will deal with you when the time's right. Seattle Seahawks. Let me talk to the Seattle Seahawks fans a little bit. They ain't talking about y'all a lot. Mike Tirico would have been today. Mike Tirico would have been on the Today Show today. He would have been on the Today Show today and announced the kickoff game for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Did Mike Tirico was Mike Tirico on the Today Show today? Please, no, they won't. Rock the others. No, they won't. Was Mike Tirico was on the NBC's Today Show today? I already know the answer. I already know the answer. No. Was Mike Tirico on the Today Show announcing the kickoff game for Seattle Seahawks? No. And why? Because Mike Tirico was on all the other shows when it came to announcing games, especially for the Chiefs and the Eagles. Why wasn't he on today? What up, Michael? Why wasn't Mike Tirico on today? What up, Joe? John? Why wasn't Mike Tirico on today? Because Seattle don't matter. Seattle don't matter. If they did, damn right. If they, because Seattle don't matter. If the Seattle Seahawks mattered, guess what? Mike Tirico would have been on the Today Show today. Mike Tirico would have been on the Today Show today. Why was he? Shut up. Why wasn't he? Why wasn't Mike Tirico on the Today Show today? If it's all about Seattle, why wasn't Seattle Why? Philadelphia Eagles ain't the champs. Mike Tirico would have been on already. The Chiefs ain't the champs. Mike Tirico would have been on already. It would have been all Chiefs all the time. Yeah, they is. They doing it on Wednesday. Yeah, they is. They doing it Wednesday. Hey, King DV. Yeah, they is. They doing it Wednesday. For those of y'all who just came in or is living under a rock, we talked about on Birds of Broad Street. I'm just rambling before we get ready to wrap up. Cowboys and Eagles, or Eagles Cowboys, on Thanksgiving. And we talked about who might be our week one opponent. It's either Steelers or Commanders. Because a lot of people are saying Colts. And I don't think it's the Colts. I think it's either the Commanders or the Steelers. That's just my two takes on that. Sorry, Seattle, y'all don't matter. Because if y'all did, Mike Tirico would have been on the Today Show to announce your game. Instead, they announced Cowboys and Giants for the millionth time. The Seahawks don't matter. If they did, Mike Tirico would have been on that show today announcing y'all game. Yeah, we play Seattle here in Philly, King. Seattle is kicking off the season because they're the Super Bowl champs. But I'm just saying that the Seattle Seahawks don't matter because here's why I say that. Yeah, it might be the Colts. I don't know. It might be. But this is why I'm going to end it like this. I'm going to end it like this. Here's why Seattle don't matter. Has anybody talked about the Seattle Seahawks this offseason? Exactly. We don't know who Seattle's playing. Has anybody talked about Seattle this offseason? I wish that was the case, King. I wish that was the case. If we won the Super Bowl, it would have been that. It would have been that. But ask yourself this. Has anybody talked about Seattle this offseason? I'm asking a question. Topics, Sam Darnold. Has anybody said a thing about the Seattle Seahawks this offseason? Let me know who you Eagle Go say no. No, they haven't. You know who they've been talking about? Jalen freaking Hurts, make or break season. Exactly. But they're the Super Bowl champs, King. They're the Super Bowl champs. Everybody should be talking about the champs. They shouldn't be talking about a make or break season for Jalen freaking Hurts. They shouldn't be talking about Nick Sirianni. They shouldn't be talking about Sean Mannion. They shouldn't be talking about what the Eagles going to look like if A.J. Brown is off the team. Is Smitty ready for wide receiver one? What Makai Lemon? Exactly. But they ain't talking about that. They talking about Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, Sean Mannion, what the Eagles going to look like without A.J. Brown. Is Smitty ready to be wide receiver one? Makai Lemon. Some Nick player talking about Philadelphia is supposed to be a sports town. They're talking about all of that, but when it comes to the Seattle Seahawks, it's crickets. When it comes to the Seattle Seahawks, it's crickets. All right, TikTok, I'll talk to you guys later. We're going to wrap it up on YouTube. Thanks for watching on TikTok. Remember, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights out on TikTok. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is anybody talking about Seattle or the Eagles? Let me know in the chat. Is they talking about Seattle or the Eagles? Remember, I want y'all to think about that. Are they talking about Seattle or the Eagles? Exactly. Thank you, Rock the Artist. That's who they're talking about. They ain't talking about the champs. They ain't talking about the Super Bowl champs. They ain't talking about the champs. They ain't talking about Seattle. They talking about us. How convenient. So, when it comes to dang on Seattle, y'all don't matter. The Eagles matter. Because if y'all mattered, if Seattle mattered, Mike Tirico would have already announced y'all game already. If Seattle mattered, they would be talking about you more. The only thing I heard about Seattle was JSN's contract extension. I've been hearing a lot of things about the Eagles on podcasts, on TV shows, on official radio stations, on social media, on all their shows. But when it comes to dang gone Seattle, it's crickets. So my final message and final thoughts is this. Be ready, Eagles Nation. The next dry season will be early June, late July. Let me say this again. The dry season for the NFL will be early June, late July. Basically, after mandatory minicamp, in between mandatory minicamp and training camp, it will be a dry season. Well, outside of A.J. Brown probably being traded, outside of that, dry season. So enjoy the schedule. Enjoy OTAs that's coming up. If you want to see the band back together, because Smitty's at work, Trey's with the kids, and Moan's being the best reporter in sports, go check out her TikTok. Down at ATL. She's so ATL. She's so ATL. She's so ATL. Yeah, she's so ATL. You want the band back together? Y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, comment. B.O.B.S YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rocket Smitty. Facebook. X. Instagram. TikTok. All social media platforms. That's how you get the band back together. Get ready, Eagles Nation. Enjoy some Eagles content. Because early June, late July, outside of A.J. Brown, dry season. Dry season. Outside of A.J. Brown, dry season. So, be on the lookout for that. So, with that, fly Eagles fly. Go Birds, and just remember, you're always welcome in Broad Street. And the people say lights.